Hello, YouTube, and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I wanted to talk about ESPN's top 10 player list. So let's get into it. So, according to ESPN, the top 10 players in the NBA going into the 2025 2026 season, they have LeBron James at number 8. I don't even know what the hell to say about that. ESPN has discredited themselves so much that they can't be taken seriously by anyone for anything. And I guess this just adds to that. I don't know how you have a negative 54 plus minus and are considered a top 8 player in the NBA. I mean, he was gifted an all NBA second team with a negative plus minus. Even NBA third team with a negative plus minus would be fucking ludicrous. But second team? Come on. You can't even not trust the media anymore. You can't trust the league itself. It's like they don't respect themselves as an organization. They don't respect the clout and the dignity that the NBA used to have, because it certainly doesn't have it anymore. I know a lot of big sports fans that watch a lot of football, baseball, hockey, tennis, golf, F1, all kinds of sports. I don't know anyone that watches the NBA on a regular basis. And part of that is because you can't take it seriously anymore. If you go from watching one game to watching the next game, it's called completely different by the officials, despite the fact that the rules haven't changed. The rules in the rule book haven't changed. The rules as far as the way that they're called or officiated is entirely different. LeBron is a perfect example of that. With his bull rushing to the rim, his blatant offensive fouls, his flopping that they instituted a rule for, saying they were going to cut down on flopping, but he hasn't been called on it once, despite I don't know how many flops. How many flops did he have in the Timberwolves game before he quote unquote had a grade 2 MCL sprain that he miraculously covered from at 40 years old? I'm 49 years old, and I can tell you when I was 40, you don't recover that fast. Unless you have some help. And I don't know what kind of help he's getting. I could certainly speculate. But you don't heal that fast. You're not superhuman. You're not special. You're not Wolverine. And even if you go to the LeBron James of foot doctors or knee doctors or whatever the hell you called it, you still don't heal that fast. It's that simple. I've been injured a lot in my life, some of them past my 40s. You don't. Anyway, they clearly don't watch the games. Because if you watch the games, he's just either a disappearing act on defense or a statue on defense, standing in the corner, blowing on his hands, wiping his hands on his shirt, being gifted rebounds. I can't even remember the last time he boxed someone out or set a screen that wasn't a moving screen or an illegal screen in some way. All of his shots are either uncontested layups, dunks, or three-pointers. And most of those are within 3 feet of the basket. So how they can call him the 8th best player in the NBA, if he is the 8th best player in the NBA, then the NBA is a bigger joke than I thought. I didn't plan on making another video today. I didn't plan on making a video today at all. But I saw that LeBron wasn't getting extended, and I had to make a video on that. And then I saw this stupid nonsense, and I just felt like I had to comment on it. I have an issue with a number of the other players on the list. I mean, I at least have a modicum of respect for Steph Curry. Kevin Durant hasn't been anything for a long time. I don't know why they have all these old people on here. Even if they once were great, which my definition of greatness is different than the current definition of greatness. Why are you on here? There's so many younger players that are more entertaining and more enjoyable to watch. And while I do like Wembanyama, who knows if after the blood clots, if he'll ever be the same player again. So I'm not sure why you have him ranked number 5. Anthony Edwards hasn't done anything other than choke in the playoffs and then brush it off like it's nothing. I mean, Jalen Brunson deserves to be higher than 10. I don't understand it. I mean, the top 4, sure. I think you could even shift around the orders of those players, and that's fine. I remember when being a top player, you had to play offense and defense. Apparently, that's not the case anymore. You can phone it in on defense, play great offense in a league with no defense, and that makes you a great. Apparently, it can make you an all-time great. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I just saw it. I had to laugh. If it's true that LeBron James is the 8th best player in the NBA, mark it down as another reason why people don't watch the game. If that's the 8th best player, then this league is in even more dire straits than I thought, and they should just shut it down. Just stop. All you do is continue to embarrass yourself and disrespect the fans. I don't really want to be a part of it. I'm going to try to watch more games this year. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'm going to make a valiant effort, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get some good games. I would really like to see more defense. To me, defense is what makes a player great. Offense is fantastic, but a stout defender to me is far more impressive than somebody who's offensively great. If you can do both, which to me personally is what it takes to be a great player or to be an all-time great player, if you can't play both sides of the ball, you don't deserve to be in that conversation. It's that simple. I'll never consider you in that conversation. I don't care how good you are on offense. If you don't play defense, if you leave your team hanging playing 4-on-5, you'll never be an all-time great to me, or even a great. But anyway, that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, like always, I appreciate it. If you have not done so already, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.